Hello everyone, in this video we're going to have a look at if-else statements. Okay, and an if-else statement is like a conditional statement which captures when the error is true, or not the error, sorry, when the condition is true and when it's false. Okay, so a normal if statement would only execute a certain block of code if something evaluates to be true. However, else offers two paths. So if you want to execute if you want to execute certain code, if it's true, if something is true, then you would put it in the if statement block. However, if it is false, then you put it in the else block. So let's give it in practical life, the way you would use it is that if you think about a navigator, for example, okay, they're going to say turn right. Okay, turn right. So if you actually it's gonna check, okay, in the back end, if you actually turned right, and if you turned right, then it's gonna tell you continue straight. However, if you didn't turn right, then it's gonna tell you make a U-turn. Okay, so we're gonna code that example. Alright, so we're gonna say if, and then we have this, okay, a block of code. And if you are writing an else statement, it would be like this, else, and like that. Right, that's basically what the syntax for an if statement is. And please take note that this is the only place you put the condition, so there's no condition in the else statement. Alright, so we're going to say if turn right. So let's make turn right. Okay, we're gonna make a variable called a boolean data type, and we're gonna call it turned. Okay, and we're gonna just keep it like that. So I'm gonna say if turned. We're gonna make this false. In C++ it's actually like this. Okay, so we're gonna make it false. Okay, so if the guy actually turned, then we're gonna say cout continue straight. However, if he didn't turn, then we're going to say make a U-turn. Alright, so let's give it a try. If turned, else make a U-turn. So if I run this code, else, oh sorry, I think that's a mistake, make a U-turn, because he didn't turn, so it's false. Now if I were to make this a true, then continue straight, you can see. Now some people might be new to this. They might say, why didn't you, if you're a beginner in programming, you'd ask like, why didn't you do this? Well, it works both ways, but the thing in many programming languages is you can straight away write the variable name, because the variable is going to be true. So this is if turned is same as saying if true. And if this block of this parentheses is true, this condition is true, then what that means is that this block of code is going to be executed. And so if I just were to run this, it's going to actually print continue straight only. So if I actually run it, you can see it prints out continue straight. And please note that once this block of code runs, then you don't get this block of code running. So only one block of code has to run. Okay, and another thing which I need to actually clarify is that the use of these brackets, or these parentheses, these curly braces. Okay, in C++, if you were to actually in your if statement, if you actually just have one line, you can omit these brackets, these braces, right? So you don't need to show them. That's the thing, right? So you can have a single line. So if true, else cout. So let me just try running it, and you can see it still works. If I were to make this false, then make a U-turn. See, it still works. Alright, however, if I were to, let me just see if it works by making continue straight, turn left. Alright, and I'm gonna put this another line, so I'm just gonna see if it works. Okay, if both of these are executed. Actually I should have done that. Make a U-turn. I'm just gonna put a please here, so we're gonna put an endl there. And we see that this doesn't work because it's two lines, so you actually would need curly braces in that case. You'll have one there and you'll end one with here. Alright, but we're gonna just remove that and check if it works in the if statement, which it doesn't, so I have to remove that. So yeah, it's just that two lines. You need two lines, not two lines, you need only one line. If you have one line, you can omit those curly braces. So that's what it is, if and else statements.